So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to today's meeting. The document with you is my whole idea for the program, and I want us to analyze it.
Well, Mr. John, this is a very good idea. I think we can work with this. At least, for now.
Well, this is good enough. I don't have any problem with it. It's fine by me. The documents can fly.
Okay, thank you.
Well, as for me, I don't think I'm satisfied with this. I mean, this document is not robust enough and it does not reflect the brand we stand for. I mean, for example, look at this item 6. Look at this item 6. It says we go from house to house with megaphone. For Christ's sake, doing what? What happens to Instagram? What happened to Facebook? Or even Twitter? I don't think Mr. John here considered the security risk of moving from place to place. Also, if you look at item number 8, it says for us to raise funds, we can do a rack paper and then take to people to sign for us. I mean, for what? This is too old-fashioned. And it does not even dictate the modern trend. This cannot fly for me. For what? How do we do that? In this age and time, when people are doing GoFundMe online, when we can use cryptocurrency to raise funds, this is too obsolete and can't go far. We can't fly with this. Well, I'm sorry to say, but I think the reasoning behind this is too low and very poor, and it cannot fly. I would suggest we raise a committee to give us a better proposal instead of this weak one. Thank you.
We have heard that. So, what do we think?
Well, I feel this document can fly. I totally agree with the suggestions raised by Mrs. Ola and Kemi. I believe as we make progress, if there are some clumsy areas, we could just make adjustments where necessary. So I don't think it's necessary or it's right that we just drop the document. We could let it fly.
Okay, that means we should go ahead with it.
Yes.
Documents?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Please, let's join others in the meeting. Thank you so much.
Mrs. John, what was it you just did in the meeting?
What did I do?
I know you may not be as intelligent as you are, but how can you be opposing your husband like that in public? Making people know that his sense of reasoning is not high.
Is it high? His sense of reason is too low, and he doesn't even think big. And as an objective person, I had to call a spade a spade.
Call a spade, you say?
Yes.
By exposing your husband in public. Okay, why don't you just take the proposal, go through it? If you are so good as to know how to write a good proposal, you should have seen the lapses before coming to the meeting and then arguing with your husband in public.
But I saw it, and I told him, but he wouldn't listen. What else do you want me to do?
Mrs. John, these are the things you ought to do. You should have told him his lapses before coming to the meeting, rather than coming to the meeting and exposing your husband's weaknesses in public, in the presence of everyone.
Mrs. Ola, I think I'm done with you. I don't have time for all this. Excuse me.
Mrs. John! Mrs. John! Mrs. John!
Dear? What was that for? Do you know you embarrassed me in that meeting today? If there was anything wrong with that document, you would have said it at home.
And that is your problem in this house. I have always told you, your reasoning is too low. Your ideas are not polished at all. And your thought processes are not in line with the trend of times. So what do you expect me to do? And you remain very local in your thinking.
I still think locally.
Yes, please. You do.
But I gave you the document to go through. Why didn't you put your high reasoning into it and see it credited to me instead of you to expose me to the world?
And have I not told you before that you have a weakness in your thinking? Have I not told you several times?
Oh, you know it's a weakness and you did not keep it within the family. You know it's a weakness. You did not replace it with your strength so that people will not notice. Instead, you went outside and exposed me to the world. What have you now gained? Do you even realize I'm your head and your husband?
I've had enough of that. This place is too stuffy. I need to go out and have some fresh air.
Wake up, you rebel.
Me?
Yes, you.
Rebel? But what have I done to deserve that?
You have caused your husband heartache and unrest, and you think you can rest? Did the Lord give you this gift of intelligence to oppose your husband? No, He didn't. So now you feel because you move with governors and commissioners, you cannot rub shoulders with your husband? The Lord made you a helper in the home. You're supposed to use your gift to help your husband and help him keep his secret and weakness, and not expose him outside for the world to know his weakness.
But I was only trying to point out the right things to have been done at the meetings.
But your so-called wise word made a fool out of him. It was said unwisely, and it intends to ridicule him. How can you teach your teacher, woman?
I'm sorry. Please.
It is too late, woman. And because of your inability to be a good confidant, the Lord has told me to take away the grace of intelligence from you.
Please. Please, I'm sorry. Please. Please, I'm
Why
sorry.
should they still be with you? You don't use it for anything good. You are supposed to use this grace to help your husband, but yet you use it to benefit outsiders. This gift should be given to someone who deserves it. You don't, Mrs. John. You don't.
Papa, I am her daughter. Please take it away from her. I told her my deepest secret as my mother of how I had an abortion during my NYC. But do you know what? She went around the street telling everybody. Now I cannot walk on the street with my head held high. Papa, please take it away from her. She does not deserve it. Give it to another person.
Baba, I am Kate. We attend the same church together. Take this grace away from her. I told this woman my secret to join me in prayers, to pray for God to give me a life partner, because we are prayer partners together. After praying, this woman went to the whole church, tell as much people in the church who will listen that I am the cause to my delay in my marriage, that I'm very selective and disrespectful. You cannot confide in her. Take the gift away from her.
Kate. Please, Baba,
Are you listening to the testimonies about you? From even your own daughter.
Sorry.
Nobody can confide in you. You go about exposing your husband and spreading false news about your own daughter. What kind of woman are you?
I'm sorry.
Mrs. Ola! Mrs. Ola!
Master.
Miss Ola, the Lord says I should give you this gift of intelligence. Use it wisely.
I'm finished. Baba, please. Please have mercy on me. Please, Baba, please.
Not only that, the Lord says He will take away the hedge of protection around you, and He will expose every secret that you have kept all these years from your husband,
Please.
and He will know about it.
Please.
You don't deserve this gift.
Please. Please.
Mommy, wake up.
You are here.
I've come to collect my money. You must pay me my money today. So you don't have the money. You are giving me my money today.
What is the matter? Why the noise?
Good evening, sir. Your wife here is owing me money. 1 million naira for the past 1 year.
What? You did not tell me all this why.
Sorry. It's because I know that I will pay her the money.
Give me my money. I need my money. I need my money. Oh, yeah.